Well, to say that interview has already caused a stir is an understatement. Look at some of the coverage it's been getting already.
Also in the news this morning, Governor Ron DeSantis hinting at what his political future may be.
In this sit-down interview with Piers Morgan, Governor Ron DeSantis says, well, he hasn't made a final decision on running for president. He says he could beat President Joe Biden.
Florida Governor Ron DeSantis delivered his strongest response yet to Trump's attacks in a new Piers Morgan interview.
Ron DeSantis in a new Fox Nation interview telling Piers Morgan, if I were to run, I'm running against Biden.
Florida governor sat down for a wide-ranging interview with Piers Morgan. According to the British broadcaster, DeSantis slammed Trump over his character failings, chaotic leadership style, and his handling of the COVID pandemic.
And the New York Post did, the whole front page, which has certainly rattled cages. That's what's prompted the response from Trump. So what we got it here. There we go. Ron hits Don. That's not Don in the picture, that's me. Anyway, it's got a lot of people going. Rosanna, Donald Trump. What's incredible is that despite all the legal problems, the porn stars, the this, the that, the other, he is on the verge, according to the polls, of potentially making one of the all-time great comebacks.
Yeah, depending on which poll you look at, he already has at this point in proceedings. He's galvanising his base at this point using his criminal proceedings, this Manhattan indictment about his Stormy Daniels case, which you've already discussed at length with Kellyanne earlier in the show. But it just is extraordinary that DeSantis can't grab that MAGA base from Trump.
Well, it's hard for him, because what he does, Esther, he just... he's a big beast, Trump. Yeah. And he comes after people, and it's very hard. Remember what he did to Jeb Bush and all the others. Low-energy Jeb, little Marco Rubio. He gives them these tags. I'm not sure De Sanctimonious worked. It's too long.
Yeah, it's too long. The problem with Trump is he makes all the other candidates rotate in his orbit, because he is the gravitational force, effectively. And when you're running a campaign, well, a primary, that is effectively your kryptonite, because you have to have some sort of attention. And you can't really kind of play nice with Trump and then when you hope...
No, but that's why I think DeSantis was smart to finally get on the front foot a bit. You can't just keep taking it. He was funny, too, about the De Sanctimonious nickname. Let's listen to this. Which is your favourite nickname that Trump's given you so far? Is it Ron De Sanctimonious or Meatball Ron?
Well, I can't...
I think even he went off Meatball Ron.
I can't... I don't know how to spell De Sanctimonious. I don't really know what it means, but I kind of like it's long. It's got a lot of vowels. So we go with that. That's fine. You can call me whatever you want. Just as long as you also call me a winner, because that's what we've been able to do in Florida, is put a lot of points on the board and really take the state to the next level.
I thought that was a smart response. Laughing off the nickname, but reminding people he is a big winner. In those midterms, most of Trump's picks lost or did badly. DeSantis absolutely rocketed. Now, he is behind in the polls, but he's about the same place that Trump was against Hillary Clinton.
Yeah, he's got to get in the game. That's what he has to do. You've got to get in the game. But you're right, he turned it round. He laughed at himself. People like that. And he used it to say he's a winner. And Trump had a terrible midterm. Now, if I am Joe Biden and the Democrat,
you want Trump.
I definitely want Trump.
Don't you think if it was a pre-Trump era, DeSantis would be absolutely the pick?
Yes.
The ground has shifted under Trump and arguably under Boris and under COVID and under wars in the last few years. And the way politics is run and the way people vote is different now.
You know what's powerful, Esther? Charisma. And whether you like Trump or not, he's got unbelievable charisma. And I always say that the weird thing about him, he's got the thinnest skin imaginable.
Yeah.
And so I've had a load of statements from him today calling me ratings challenge, a gun grabber and all the rest of it. Oblivious to the fact he also did loads of interviews with me. But he also has the thickest skin. And that's an amazing quality for a presidential candidate when all the heat comes. He can soak it up like no one I've seen and dish it out.
But there is a possibility in an alternative universe that people could tire of this. So if inflation keeps going up, if, the issues with the economy and with the energy, keep hampering on, there is going to be a shifting point where people think you want someone serious handling this. And I think that's something that could really help Ron DeSantis. Exactly.
Yeah. And DeSantis is a serious guy. People will see tomorrow night. I recommend watching it. It's him as you've never seen him. And he's some also very emotional stuff about his wife, who just had breast cancer, survived that last year. His sister died in London of a pulmonary embolism, aged just 30, which was an awful time in his family's life. So, well worth watching.